Ladies and gentlemen, Martin has a problem. Martin says that his account is going to get closed for cheating if he continues to use the Freddy Krueger repertoire. And apologies again, the dog is chewing on her thing in the background. So Martin sent me a game a little while ago, a couple of days ago, and he sent me another one today. I have not looked at these games now. We're going to look at them together and see what happens. Okay, so Martin is Prickly Porn 7, rated 1305. Don't know what the time control is, but we're going to have some fun looking at the game nonetheless. E4, E5, excellent way to get into the Freddy Krueger repertoire. Knight f3, knight c6, and we've got an Italian to start with. So, if you are not aware of the Freddy Krueger repertoire, where have you been? It's the signature move is pawn to f5 against a bunch of stuff, right? You can play it against the Italian, the Spanish, the Scotch, the Ponziani. Well, you play it against the Bishop's opening on move 2. You can play it against the Vienna and the King's Gambit, but first playing knight c6. It's crazy. You can play it against so much stuff as black against 1e4. Okay, so here we're going to be playing the move f5, which is the Russo Gambit, and it's very, very sexy indeed. Now, what white should not do here, just as like in the Vienna Gambit, is accept the pawn. So they don't. They play pawn to d3. And in my course, we go into the Lucchini Gambit now with bishop c5, which is what Martin does. Oh, yes. This is what you want to see. Ain't the most popular move, but it's what you want. Because white's now going, oh, this fool. Look at this fool. I've got like open access all areas to the f7 square, which is what we like. And then black goes, aha, but I'm going to shut the door on you. With the move pawn to f4. Well done, Martin. Now, here's the thing. The bishop no longer defends the knight. So the knight is now actually hanging because our queen attacks, okay? Now, they could do this, in which case you'll just move the king, okay? 99 times out of 100, they're just going to play knight to f7 and think, I'm going to cash in. My knight's not going to get out alive, but, you know, it's a knight. I'm going to win a rook at least. There you go. Now, Martin plays the move, queen to h4. Okay, this is the Lucchini player's dream position. And now we have queen to here. Now, this is what I'm learning, because I won't lie, the Lucchini Gambit is so sharp, you will lose fingers trying to wield it, okay? It will kill, okay? But it will kill you as well if you're not very careful, because we're giving up material. Now, what I think we do is, right, when the queen... So, okay, back up. Just hold up. Just one. I'm going to explain, right? Now, what's the threat? Well, the threat is queen takes f2 checkmate. Okay, this would be very unpleasant and undesirable for Mr. White over there. So what's he do? And he can't move the pawn forwards either because it's pinned by our cook queen, right? So you'll see this move sometimes, in which case we go up here. But very often the queen will come to one of these squares to defend this pawn. Okay. Now, when your queen has gone onto a light square, as in here or here, I think what we're going to do is d5, and then the idea is to bring this bishop into play and kick her on the light squares. Give her a swift boot right up the light squares, okay? Now, when she goes on the dark squares, then we have other ideas. There's also the idea of bringing this knight around here, which you bring by f6, not h6, because you don't want the knight to take. Okay, so let's see what Martin does. Excellent. He plays the move d7 to d5. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, why not just d7 to d6? You know, because here it's got two attackers, and but it's not the point. The point is, we're attacking players, right? We're making white our bitch in this opening. Okay, it's not about bzz, right? Yes, the knight can come in with an attack on the queen, but this is a forcing move. We're now threatening actually to capture his bishop and then capture his knight. if he's not very careful. Okay, so it's forcing. So here he takes. It's like, whatever. Bishop g4, please, Martin. Get in, son. What's she going to do? She's going to go there, isn't she? She could go there. Right now, she always goes to d2. And now, I'm buggered if I can remember what to do. I know what to do. I think the move here is bishop to e3. Which is just lovely. I think it is. And the reason is, this pawn is still... Where's get my colours right? This pawn is still in a pin by the queen. It's still in a pin. If Martin remembers that, I'll be super impressed. Exactly. Okay. Now we've gone back to equal position. It is bishop e3. Okay, now just backing up here. Right? Bishop e3 hits the queen. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. She can't go here or here. Is she really going to go... No, the best move for white is queen takes e3. So this is one to remember, Martin, in future. Right? I've done this before, and mate, the Lucchini has blown up and cost me fingers several times, so don't worry about it. Okay, but we'll play on. So he grabs the rook. Very, very foolish mistake, my friend. Oh, lovely. Slams this in there, shutting the door on the king. The king now cannot move. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful, right? Now, we've got ideas like this as well, which is actually a royal fork. If he takes, we take there. Oh, please tell me. Please say you found knight f3. Oh! I just went in my pants. Oh, my goodness me. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. Are you not entertained? Fuck yeah. Lucchini. Cover me in Lucchini and a arrabbiata sauce. No. What's the other word? What's the naughty word? What's the word for a prostitute sauce? Puttanesca. That's what I want. Smear me in puttanesca in a bathtub full of Lucchini. Oh, Martin, mate. That was just filth. Now then, 22 moves. This time against the 1444. And this is a 5-minuter. Okay, what was the previous one? I don't know. E4, E5. Stop me if you've seen this before. And now we are moving along around the Mediterranean from Italy to Spain. So we're going eastwards. Right? This is the Spanish. And we play the Yanish against the Spanish. Easy to remember. But all you have to remember is the move pawn f5, right? Takes. Right. Always d takes. Martin knows this because he's an excellent student of courses and has a remarkably good taste in courses, I have to say. Now the knight comes in and here grabs the pawn. He always does. Queen d4. Oh, you had to, didn't you? Right? Because they know that when you do this and they take that and they take that, the rook's hanging. Define hanging. And he goes, aha, and you go, ha ha, and he goes, oh, okay, right. So it's not hanging at all, is it? It's capturable, i.e. en prise, but it is not undefended. So hanging means it's en prise and undefended. Okay, so yeah. So white comes to his senses and takes in. Now the move is king d8. All you have to remember is I don't want to get in the way of my bishops. Okay? There's only one move. King d8. d3. They always play d3. Nearly always. Now the move I think is knight e7 to hit the... Oh, this guy. Look at this guy. I love this guy. I love this guy. Hits the queen. Right? Remember the rook's still defended. That's defended. That's defended. Right? The queen can't take there because that's defended. And it's nearly -2. Black is almost winning. And they play this. And now it's the exact line, Zora, that we had in the... Do you remember? Dog's not bothered. You take on b2. I've had this position over the board 2 times and I've fucked it up. 2 times. Right? Take the damn pawn on b2. Right? And now we're threatening the rook. And there's some very interesting lines here where both queens get eaten, okay? So he goes in here attacking our queen. Very foolish move, my friend, again. Right, why? Because queen to c, what is that? This is like directly, we've got literally got a chapter on this line. Okay. The king has to go here. And then we take the pawn. No, that's it! Okay, Martin remembered. Yeah, the rook hangs. Right? The rook hangs. Okay, so in the course he does this. And then, or something like that. We can take this rook anyway, but... Okay, so what's he do? He moves his queen here. Okay, so now I don't know, because I guess we can take there. I mean, this knight's well enough defended. Go, yes. Yes. Now, we're actually up 6 materials, so I would just wuss out at this point. I play queen to h5 check, forcing the queens off the board. Well wussed, Martin. That's a very nice, very well executed wuss out. Okay, and now we're just going to pull the rook back to h7. Or here. Or no, maybe h1. Oh, Jesus wept. You just hung your rook, Jellyhead. This guy's 1444. There you go. But anyway, we're still winning, McSchwinning anyway. And it's just mopping up from here, really, isn't it? Just tidy up after yourselves, kids. And he resigns. There you go. Right? Like, I'm not making this up. This is Martin. Martin is showing you how it's done, and the course is lots of fun. And you get smacking, whacking, cracking wins like this. Cracking wins, lad. Everyone knows the moon's made of cheese, right? But heaven's made of zucchinis in it, and Janishes. So that's absolutely lovely. Anyway, the link to the course is in the description of the video, so do us a favour. It's $59, guys. It's not like hundreds of dollars. 4+ hours, 4.5 hours of stuff gives you, it's literally, it's like half the repertoire that you need for black, right? It's more or less everything that you need against 1e4, right? We don't touch on 1d4. That's for another time. But yeah, it supports me, supports the channel. Like I say, if you like what I do here and you want to throw me some love, then go ahead and buy the course, and one day you could be this good. See you later.